3 are you up to tonight?
Hello, everybody. Jeremy, you just popped in.
How are you? What's up, brother?
I just want to let everyone know that I support Vlad Tenev. I'm also in the Central Intelligence Agency. One of those things has nothing to do with the other.
Let's go, dude. How you been, bro? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, what have you been up to?
I've been destroying life coaches for the last couple of weeks on here.
Yeah, what?
I got the craziest story to tell you, Tim. Do you remember that JT that JT Fox guy who comes on here and like
I don't know. I don't remember him, but what about it?
Well, he basically pretends he's like a billionaire on here, but his real name is like Justin Grinko. And then when you go, he changed his name to like JT Fox, and he sits around and sells life courses to everybody on Clubhouse, right? And I fucking hate life courses with the passion on here. They like rob everybody. So when you Google his name, you see like 30 lawsuits, like all they just like stealing people's houses, just crazy shit, dude. It's just the worst.
Well, I'm of the rare belief that we should have more life coaches on Clubhouse.
Yeah, that's just what we need. What's up, Lex?
I think we need more. Lex, have you ever showed Vladimir Putin one of my videos? And if not, can you?
Yeah, definitely. That's good. That's my opener, actually. That's my with any major head of state is, have you seen a Tim Dillon video? And I pull up your YouTube and I fumble with it. I never can quite, I misspell your name, and it's like an awkward charm to it. And then I show them and they laugh.
I mean, so, I think Putin would kind of get a kick out of some of what I've done.
I like this clown. I will keep him around. That's what he would say.
Tim, would you go and have dinner with Putin? I'd love to do that.
I absolutely would. I think I don't agree with a lot of what he's done, but I would. I mean, there's very few people I wouldn't have dinner with.
What do you think that conversation would be like? Like,
yeah, it's hard to know.
Tim, maybe you can pitch him your NFT.
That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
Are you dropping an NFT?
Yeah, are you doing that, Tim?
Did you see Lindsay Lohan's today?
I'm not dropping an NFT.
Lindsay Lohan's NFT? What?
Yeah. Let me, I'll update my profile pic. Hold on.
Oh, God, I can't wait. Is it
I'm not dropping an NFT, but I would think about it, maybe. I don't know.
Would you buy Tim Dillon? Would you buy Lindsay Lohan's NFT?
She has an NFT, is that true?
PTR.
No,
Paris Hilton's making one too.
Yeah. This is real. It's on her Twitter.
What is this?
She hosted a room about it today.
No, man.
Anna, you're smarter than me. What does this mean when the celebrities are all coming up with these NFTs?
Dude, it's going to be ICO's version.
It's like the ICOs and the life coaches got together and said, how can we scam everybody as quick as possible? And they came up with an NFT. That's what happened.
It's the ultimate fake business, Tim, not to sound like one of your, obsessive, crazy fans. But
I don't know. I feel like in theory it's really cool, but in practice it's just a bunch of people trying to make money off of screenshots.
Dude, that's how, I was just talking to somebody today. I'm like, this has no value whatsoever. Like, what are we doing?
Bitcoin forever.
It's a money grab. It's a money grab.
I love Lindsay Lohan's.
I mean, I'm confused as to the inherent value of these NFTs, and somebody can maybe enlighten me as to why Lindsay Lohan, who has really not been relevant in a very long time, what is the financial goal? What is the real benefit here?
It's a scratch and sniff NFT. It smells like vomit from back in the 90s.
It smells like rehab.
We're so bad.
We sound like David Letterman.
Yo, Anna, you're a savage.
What is the best NFT? I'll ask Adam Zeppelin. What is the best one?
I stay in my lane, man. NFTs is not what I focus on.
No,
I can bring some. I can bring. I mean. So I'll tell you something I got pitched the other day, which is pretty funny in the NFT world. if you want to hear it.
Yes,
Yes.
please. I'll tell you what I got pitched today too. Please do.
Okay. So a buddy of mine who is one of the top online poker players in the world, his name is Jay Rosencrantz. He won't mind me saying this out loud on stage. And Jay is hysterical. I hope he comes in here soon. And he called me up and said, hey, what if we go create NFTs of the most famous people in the world's Lucky Charms?
What?
He's like, everybody's got Lucky Charms, man. They all have their Lucky Charms. And what if you had the ability to mint these Lucky Charms? Like, what if, Elon Musk walked around with like a rabbit foot all the time and you just went and made like, an NFT of his rabbit foot. And then there was this audio of him telling the story about his rabbit foot. So that was the craziest NFT story I've heard today. And I go, what's the value? What's the value there? He goes, there is no value, just like NFTs. So that's there's all.
I thought that was a metaphor. I thought Lucky Charms was a metaphor for something.
Wait, and are you guys actually investing? There's no way A16's like, yeah, let's get behind this NFT shit. There's no way, right?
Anna, stay silent.
Your silence is like just scaring the shit out of me.
I mean, nobody regards this as like a legitimate investment, right? I mean, just in general. I mean, unless you're an artist who's trying to, make money off of this, I really don't see the appeal.
So I would say that I do see the appeal if it was used in a different way. And I was saying this in a different room, is that the way I kind of see it is that right now people are becoming a bit more nomadic because they're realizing that travel is so much easier, right? And they're able to go place to place and all of this. And what NFTs kind of allow you to do is to store things that have sentimental value to you in a more compact way. But I don't think that's what it's currently being used for. I think that would be an actual applicable use case, though.
It feels like they're just like ripping people off with NFTs. Like, I'll just be honest with you.
Sure. But go ahead, Jeremy. Sorry.
No, go ahead, brother. I don't know, man. Anything that pops up on scene that quickly and everybody's like, gold rush, just screams like scam to me.
Sure. I have a real question for you, as opposed to my buddy's joke of doing Lucky Charm NFTs. You don't see a scenario where it's just like any other piece of artwork, and people are displaying them in their homes with a lot of these screens that are being developed today. You don't see that being a use case?
I mean, I do see that being a use case, and I think that definitely is something that's already happening, right? But also something I said in a different room is that it's almost like the Google Glass equivalent compared to Google Cardboard. Like, you can do the same thing by making digital art using processing or P5JS or literally any other like digital art programming language, and then essentially just like hooking it up to a computer, or I'm not to a computer, hooking it up to a TV, and you could display that just now. Like, it's like,
right. That was my point exactly to my friends who are looking at NFTs, is this is possible today, like long before this ever existed. So I don't really understand why it's becoming so hot.
Yeah, Adam, I'm confused because my friend called me. He goes, dude, I heard the best NFT today. I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, Imagine Dragons is putting out their album. I'm like, cool. I'm like, what's awesome about it? He's like, well, you can own it. I'm like, what do you mean you can own it? He's like, well, you can buy it and own it. And I said, you can go to fucking iTunes and buy it and own it too. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, but you can own it. I said, dude, what do you mean you can own it? You go to iTunes, you buy it, you own it. They couldn't I was like, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, but Shira, doesn't this sound like an iCloud for like baseball cards? Like, I don't understand how.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is. But it's like, I do also see this. What was I actually going to say here? I actually am completely blanking on what I was going to say. Come back to me.
It's like, did you call it the iCloud of baseball cards?
Yeah, like an iCloud of like baseball or Pokemon cards or something that's, completely.
That's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment.
Like it shouldn't be valuable unless you have some, sentimental attachment to, it makes no sense to me.
I remembered what I was going to say. So I was going to say, to be fair, like it's kind of similar to if you have like a minor planet in your name or something like that. It's something that it's kind of like, oh, I own this, but I feel like that's more so for just like the cool random fact value than the actual value of the thing, right? Like nobody's trying to invest in a planet. Which maybe they should. Maybe that's how we're. Dude, imagine if you could just like mint a minor planet instead of minting an NFT.
Yep. But like, who's really like legitimately like, oh, I can't wait to go buy this like Lindsay Lohan like fucking like.
I think you'd be surprised.
Like,
I think you'd be
gross.
surprised.
For
Gross.
canceled celebrities to get back on top. So whether it's like Kevin Spacey has a coin, I mean, I think that Kevin Spacey coin is a great idea.
It's like Jeremy Piven's up there with like a coin.
So
Wow.
Dylan, if you were to create an NFT and like produce one, right? So maybe not a digital artist, right? But you're going to go put together a team and produce an NFT associated with you. What would it be?
Well, I would link it to like the creation of something, a movie or something. I wouldn't just do a scam. I would link it to like some type of project. And I mean, in terms of what the art would be, I don't know. I mean, it's a great question. I haven't really thought about it. But I would try to link it to something so it wasn't just a complete like, money grab. I mean, I don't know what Lindsay Lohan's doing, but it just seems desperate.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually,
you know what we should do?
Room. Go ahead, Joe.
Tim, we should just like try and do an NFT of like a cheese sandwich and see if people will buy it. Just like
Me and Lex Friedman are going to do an NFT with Putin.
like all his nuclear weapons, like the first time they were rolled out, like what they looked like before.
Or every time you poison or murder somebody, you generate an NFT. And then we can know that.
Like private conversations with Donald Trump. Like make those.
Or how about nudes that you send? That's
Gary
an idea.
Vaynerchuk, social media guys in the audience. I invited him up. He won't come up. But anyway, Zane, can we do a thing where Gary Vaynerchuk teaches me how to be a billionaire and we put it on camera, please? Just approach
Gary.
him.
Gary, it's Adam Zeppel, man. Get on up here, dude. Don't be a wimp.
Like, yeah, I'm not
Room
buying
title's a little controversial, but
where's he
it's
at,
all
Tim?
fun. What's going on with Robinhood app, by the way? What's going on? Are they not letting people buy stock again? What? I just keep seeing people keep tweeting about it. What's happening?
Anna, what's happening there?
Hold on, I'm multitasking. I've got David in the audience who said he's made a crazy amount of money off NFTs and would like to share his knowledge.
Great, bring him up so we can like.
I just brought him up. Yeah, David wants to speak. Hey, David.
Yeah, David looks definitely legitimate.
Yeah, no, it's total bullshit. It's all crazy. I flipped a Beeple from 4,000 to 16,000 in like 2 weeks, and that was awesome. But it's all this crazy fucking thing. You guys have moved on from it, so I messaged that when it was actually we were talking about. So we don't need to switch back over to NFTs.
And there's something I want to say about that.
Please do.
Anna knows Carson, one of my friends as well. Carson was kind of coordinating an NFT drop for this company that she works for. I'm not using names, but they literally sell like designer toys, right? And each of the designer toys are like $250 each, but then they were dropping NFT copies of those designer toys. And I'm not exaggerating. They sold for $70,000 each, the NFTs, like in 1 year.
Like who do you think's buying this?
Like literally,
It's all people.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Kardashians.
Crazy
That's
people.
basically the whole thing. Is like people made too much money on Ethereum. They don't know what to fucking do with the money, and so they're just buying these random bullshit gifts on Ethereum with it.
I actually have a pretty good use case for that, but I don't know. Like, it could probably be pretty good in gaming, maybe. I think.
Oh, for sure.
In the donation, so I own a company called Moji Chat, and we actually make custom emotes for gamers. So I don't know, maybe we could probably spin up a set of like really interesting, characters, and then you could be able to buy them and make one-of-ones and be able to use them in live stream. I don't know.
Jeremy, is there an issue though with game? I'm not a gamer, but is there an issue with like there's a lot of kids in gaming and it kind of like is it like a bit like gambling mentality? Is it like an ethical question in that?
I heard that,
not to be too serious.
I heard some big gamer did recently and like literally made like $6 million. I'm trying to figure who it was. Someone told me. I was like, $6 million? Seriously? I was like, yeah. It was somebody in gaming. I can't remember who it was, but it was like some female gamer made $6 million in like a day from it. It's pretty insane, but it definitely feels shady. Am I like tripping or like
Didn't the
am I just missing
DJ
it?
didn't the DJ Blau